It would piss you
God,
off.
we're old.
There was a report I saw. You guys probably did it at one point, but there was some news report came out a couple weeks ago where they were talking about all the things of class entering high school right now. I guess is the class of 2014.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And so they were saying these are the things that the class of 2014 has no concept of and are not familiar with. Number one, they've never twisted the phone cord while they were on the phone because they've never lived in a world with phone cords. Number two, they have no idea what this means when you tap your wrist, because nobody wears watches anymore. Everyone has their clock on the cell phone. It was a list of all these things. I was like, that's fucked up, man. Like shit that
I want to see this list now.
You
We didn't do this bit.
yeah, it's common.
Yeah.
It's all the shit that you do and all the shit you
take for
are
granted,
used to
whatever.
take for granted.
Cassettes,
It doesn't
yeah.
exist in their world at all anymore. Like there are
Dubbing.
some people that like one of the things. Yeah, there it is. The Beloit College. Yeah.
Remember dubbing cassettes when you had the dual cassette player?
Yep. Oh,
and you
yeah.
were able to put it in
Fast forward.
and make it, yeah.
Twice the speed.
Twice the speed.
Skip down
Yeah,
to go to.
that-
I just found a
Shit.
bunch of my old stand-up cassettes, which I used to tape every set, and I want to know how to put them on digital so I can
You
goof on
can't
them.
do it.
Here we go, man. Number 32. Czechoslovakia has never existed for the class of 2014.
Get the fuck out.
Number 41. American companies have always done business in Vietnam. If you're graduating in
shit,
2014. Number 58. Beethoven has always been a dog. Isn't that strange?
You know what's funny? Beethoven, always been a dog, is just as important as never having seen Czechoslovakia.
Exactly.
Irrelevant.
It's right there on the same
It's
list.
irrelevant.
This is a weird list, though.
There it is, man. There's a full list right there.
Any other ones worth mentioning?
Few in the class know how to write in cursive. For these students, Benny Hill, Sam Kinison, Sam Walton, Bert Parks, and Tony Perkins have always been dead.
Ooh, that's fucked up.
Isn't that
right
weird?
there.
Email is just too slow, and they seldom, if ever, use snail mail. Al Gore has always been animated. I guess since 92. Is that the year they said? If you were, yeah, born in 92.
Born in 92. Yeah, that's fucking.
Caramel Macchiato and Venti Half Calf Latte have always been street corner lingo.
Jesus.
John McEnroe has never played professional tennis. Clint Eastwood is better known as a sensitive director than as Dirty Harry.
Oh, Jesus.
Dr. Kevorkian has never been licensed to practice medicine. This is all shit that's happened since 92, dude.
That's not that
There it
long
is. They
ago.
never twisted the coiled handset wire aimlessly around their wrist while chatting on the phone. Cop Killer by rapper Ice-T has never been available on a recording.
Why? Was that yanked?
They yanked
Oh,
it,
yeah, they
remember?
yanked that
and they
one.
still have never reissued it.
You can still get it somewhere,
man.
right?
Yeah, probably online, I'm sure, but you can't go into a store and buy it, though, unless you're going into, like, a fucking second-hand
Who's going
news
into
store.
stores and buying anything?
Yeah, I was going to say, oh, that
It's
doesn't
like,
really
if I
exist.
like a song,
That's the thing you see on the bus, dude,
iTunes.
crossing the country, how many fucking malls are abandoned and empty.
yeah.
Like, just malls are just going under, man, just kind of like...
Who's going out?
Because everyone's buying their shit.
I like to go to an Aubon Pen with a young lady. Coffee and a croissant, perhaps a good conversation.
I never knew how to
pronounce it?
Aubon Pen is a wonderful place for a young couple in love
Yeah?
to go and getting to know each other a little bit and talk about their fears.
Over a turkey sandwich.
A turkey sandwich served by some Indian lady, and then you're
This is the best of France.
do you notice if movie theaters too are kind of dropping off? I mean, I know
I haven't seen-
movies are still grossing a lot and everything, but of course the price is going up and
I
shit
haven't
like that.
seen too many, but it almost seems like a matter of time, right? Because more
Doesn't
people,
it?
especially with, like, have you seen the Netflix streaming technology?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you can literally watch a fucking movie on your phone, and
Yeah.
it's streamed in 20 seconds. It's there.
I know, it's right there.
And it's crystal clear. It's like watching a DVD.
And that's right at the beginning of that technology right now.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that, you're going to be able to do it at home way quickly.
And
but there's still always going to be that element of, like, let's go out. Just like the theater never
To go
died.
out,
Movies, I don't think will ever die. People
Yeah.
still like going, having that collective experience.
But you can't have the theater in your house.
That's it.
Live. You
Yeah.
can't have a movie. And the better home theaters get, the better surround sound gets. You put a couple of bad incidents, bed bugs. I keep finding bed bugs in movie theaters.
Right.
You know what I like?
Couple of chasing
I like
that.
fucking pause. I like drinking beer if
Yeah.
I'm sitting there and watching a fucking movie. I don't want to be a slave to people that are sitting in front of me. Man.
I think really the movies are fast becoming the domain of the young, because you're right. You get to a certain age, you're like, I
wanna deal
want
with
to
it.
build my perfect movie watching environment. And I
Yep.
can do it in my house for like less than $5,000 or something like that. on a low-end scale.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, you can make the choice to be like, I don't want to deal with that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Teenagers and kids, though, they'll always go to the movies. Kids,
just to get
because
away
parents
from-
just need something to have them do.
Yeah,
Teenagers
yeah.
just get the fuck away and suck cock and make out.
Yeah. I like
Finger
the
pop.
I remember
Yes.
getting a hand job at the premiere of Friday the 13th.
Would you really? The very first one?
Yeah, the
Wow.
first one. And it actually first came out.
It was actually by
on
the actress
Friday
who
the
played
13th.
by the actress who played Mrs. Voorhees.
Oh, it was great.
Throttling your dick, calling it Jason.
Her
Save my
sweater
boy
was
Jason.
itchy.
Come, mommy. Come, mommy.
I thought you were going to say it first came out during the previews because
No, it came out on Friday the
No, I
13th.
mean, yeah, you're
It's actually the
movie
date,
or your fucking watch?
my watch.
Yes.
The date they put on the bottom of the screen was Friday the 13th of that year. Like it was, and I was like, "Wow, I'm sitting here on this day." You know.
Oh, you're watching the movie and
amazing.
suddenly you're sucked into the reality.
Yeah, it was like, "Wow, that's." The
And then
day
broken
that's-
from the reality because some chick's like, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
give
presumably
me
some
a
chick is
handy
giving you a hand.
in
It's a
the
great
back
story.
row. Yeah, it's fantastic. Man. Well, any hand job story in a movie theater.
Absolutely. Beats I had my ass finger during Stardust Memories. That's fucking great. Because that was so scary, that movie. Friday the 13th, I knew what happened at the end. My friend Jonathan Blatt told me.
Scumbag, you spoiled it.
Didn't
for
matter. It still scared the fucking balls
well,
off me.
But isn't it
Fucking
weird how
Jason
they just
jumps out.
dropped her like a bad habit for the second one on? That was
Yeah.
it. Like, she was the villain of the first
Yeah.
movie. It wasn't Jason
Which
Voorhees,
is that
it was his
great
mom.
trick question that people are asked, you know, who was the killer in Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
And everyone says Jason, and no, it's Jason's
It's
mother.
Jason's mom. Yeah.
Well, maybe they realize a dead guy back to life with a hatchet's a lot more interesting than a woman who probably is a
lady.
lesbian. Yeah. Who's overacting. Yes, kill him, mommy.
Great hairdo on her, huh?
Oh yeah, her very outdoorsy shoes, and tough skin pants.
I never thought about it.
Do you realize the great thing is that, like, even though Jason was born and became a monster after he drowned, somebody stuck their dick in Mrs. Voorhees. That was the most horrifying part of that. Dumb Jason couldn't swim. Everybody has to die. Oh, fuck.
Never thought of it that way.
No.
Swimming lessons would have just negated that whole series.
yeah.
If
Movie-
that dude
movie
could
over.
swim, that'd
Yeah.
be it.
Or little swimmies. How could nobody...
For $1.99, there's no
swimming.
Friday the 13th series.
Yeah.
And Jason lived happily ever after.
How is that bitch so strong? That's how you know she was dyking. When she was grabbing heads and sticking knives. There's no way that was
yeah.
a
Killed
regular
Kevin
lady.
Bacon,
Quite
man.
amazing.
He was in that, wasn't
What
he?
are you doing? No, he was in
Was he?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, I thought Johnny Depp was Nightmare
Johnny
on
Depp.
Elm
Depp,
Street.
I'm sorry, who
I
was-
think Kevin Bacon was Friday the 13th.
Oh, what are you doing this?
He gets stabbed through the bed, I believe.
Oh,
if I
wow,
remember correctly.
okay.
Did you just question Kevin Smith on his movie knowledge?
You could. I'm
Are
getting
you
old.
insane?
Shit slips, dude. I can't say that I know for sure, but I'm pretty
Danny's
sure.
pretty good with
Kevin Bacon-
horror shit.
Yeah.
Is this the ending?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, this was
That's
fucking...
her in the boat, right?
Can you turn the volume up? Not that you have to hear much.
Oh, nice.
And you didn't see this coming, too. 'Cause this is how movies ended.
This is a Carrie ending.
Yeah,
Because that
yeah.
was like the first one that really just...
Where her hand juts up at it. Well, here you felt safe because you're like cops.
Yeah.
So everything must be
everything's cool.
okay. And the old lady's dead, so what could
Yeah.
possibly happen?
She just is crazy in a boat. The end. Roll the fucking credits. We're
But
done.
the music is more masturbatory than anything else, right?
Yeah.
I feel like she's gonna touch herself.
Yeah.
Oh, she's all happy.
You know, when the chick was making this movie, she's like, I'm gonna be huge.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
That is a fucking horrifying... That still made me go like a little like, eh.
When that happened in the movies, when that place just went bullshit.
I don't understand though. What happens in the reality of the movie? And why is he a little boy there and a fucking man in the next movie?
I don't know, because they probably figure a little boy walking around killing everybody would be silly. I think she might have been dreaming that. I don't know.
Was she?
I don't remember.
Does it keep going?
I know in
Does she
Carrie
wake
they-
up or no? That's the
And why a
the
hockey
credits.
mask? Why all of a
question.
sudden a hockey mask and a hatchet?
Well, they didn't do the hockey mask until I think
Third one.
Third one.
Yeah,
the second one,
he
was
had
a
a
potato
sack on his head. Yeah.
Oh, did he? They probably
Yeah.
called silly. Everyone was challenging him to races at camp.
That was a movie they were working out in front of us. Every movie. Like,
Yeah.
wait a sec, the killer's a woman. No, it's a little boy. No, it's a big man with a bag on his head. No, it's a hockey mask.
They absolutely did. Motherfuckers.
What was the scariest movie for you, Kevin? of all time?
Let me see. I mean, still, I still think those two little girls from The Shining will unnerve me no matter where I am in life. And still haunts me. Like if I turn any corner, there's always a piece of me going, "It's gonna be two little creepy British chicks."
Yeah.
Why the fuck are they scary? They're not ugly.
Because you weren't
They're not
expecting
like
it, and they were so creepy and calm.
And you realize they were dead and they had been slaughtered, but now here they are inviting a boy to play.
I think it's
And they're
that
talking, they're synchronized
Yeah.
speaking. That's always scary.
Yeah.
Like, come play with us.
and the music
Denny.
and the fucking Kubrick shot of that, like, just look. Dude.
Oh,
Doesn't
come
that
on.
just fuck you up?
And what's really weird
Look, I
is you
just got
remember them as
goosebumps.
twins, but I don't think
They're
they're
not twins,
technically
no.
twins.
And they were not in the book.
Well, they were naughty girls though, trying to burn
Where
the
do you
place
think these
down.
chicks are now, man?
Yeah. where
That's
are
what
they?
I always think. I would love to know what they're up to.
Come and play with us, Danny.
Oh God, yeah.
Like, where do you think we are? We got killed by Delbert Grady.
Delbert Grady, of
Yeah,
course.
but they technically they did steal matches and try to burn them. What was he supposed to do? Live with that?
he had to correct them.
Yeah, boy.
Shining Girls Now, he wrote. That was a good call, man. This is a dude who surfs the internet a lot.
Danny knows.
Danny knows.
Kubrick
man.
got the idea of them from a photo he saw of two girls that looked like that. That's why he put them in. Stephen King hated the movie because he's an idiot. So the movie was scary.
The book, well, that was
was
one of those
great.
rare instances where the book is brilliant and the movie is also brilliant.
Yeah.
But they're two very different things.
That rarely happens, you think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, very rarely is it where both kind of stand there as their own
Stand
kind
their
of
own.
unique entity.
Carrie did both. Carrie book was scary and the film was scary, but not as scary as the book, I don't think.
But was it close? I didn't read that.
I don't remember, but I think so. But in the book,
Remember, in the beginning, he was always mad that everyone was screwing up his shit, and then he directed one himself, and it was dog
Oh, and it was
shit.
horrid, terrible. Like anything he was involved in directly, unless it was just
Maximum
taken from-
Overdrive, which we all wanted to see so bad. Like I said, a green goblin head on the front of the
Yeah,
truck, and we're like, "This is
great. We're like,
amazing."
oh, this blows.
the
Dude got killed by a toaster.
yeah,
Like it was about electronics turning on people.
yes.
he did The Shining. He redid The Shining as like a miniseries, and it fucking ate balls.
Oh, with
But it-
fucking the dude from
From
Wings.
Wings.
That's the dude. They're like,
Why?
your agent calls you, and they're like, "Hey, man, there's a lead role up for grabs." You're like, "Fucking A, man, Steven Weber. Fucking A, I would love to do it." And they're like, "You're playing Nicholson's role in The Shining. Wouldn't you just be like, fuck off?"
There's a
Yeah.
I'd rather
no-win
work craft
scenario.
service on that movie.
That's the Kobayashi Maru of fucking
It
movies.
is,
You
man.
cannot win.
And Weber didn't figure out a way to fucking
No,
break the machine.
reprogram
well,
the test.
in the book,
Oh, those the girls?
No way.
Yeah, they kind of.
Taken from VH1's Where Are They Now?
They're a
Horror
little
stories.
scarier now.
Yeah, they're
hot?
They
Why are they
definitely look
now?
scary still. Ugh.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What happened?
They must be around our age, man, because
Yeah,
I
I
remember
guess so.
being around the
Right.
same age as those girls.
I wonder if they still hang out together.
You think they just lurk in hallways?
Yes.
Like, hey, remember us? Come play with us.
And no one knows them.
But
You
they're
just be,
older
"Can't
now."
Move! I'm trying to get through here.
Fuck our mouths forever. Did you say dirty stuff? What a great porn team that
The
would
one
be.
on the right looks like the lady that got out of the tub later on in the movie.
What a fucking buzzkill that was.
Yes.
You got ugly fucking Shelley Duvall and bag of bones upstairs. You're gonna fuck this hot chick and it's an old dead lady. Oh, drat.
I love the when I saw The Shining in the movies though. How hot was it when the English chick first gets out of the tub?
Yeah.
She had a big hairy fucking 70s
Massive mat,
bush.
yeah. Which
and
in the
kids
70s we
and-
didn't call 70s bush.
No,
we
it was
just called bush.
pussy.
Yeah, we're like, look at her pussy.
Pussy is great.
Meanwhile,
look
if
at
you took
pussy.
somebody from today back then, they'd be like, what
Horrified.
pussy? Where are they?
Yeah.
Where's the
Where is
pussy?
it?
I don't
Where's that?
see the
Like
pussy.
it's behind that giant
Called
mat.
it pussy because there's hair on it, dummy. That's why it was called a pussy.
Not anymore.
Yeah, there she is, the fucking English chick. And
Where's
then
she today?
Oh my God,
You don't wanna see
She
it.
probably does look like
Right, now she looks like the older
Yeah.
version, probably.
That was really creepy too.
It was so
Just
fucking
laughing.
scary because the door's open. There's a lady in the tub. It was probably Grady's wife.
Do you think that's who it was meant to be?
Delbert
Maybe
Grady's wife.
No, she's way
You
too
think
hot
Grady
for
was
Delbert
fucking
Grady.
that? Come on.
Maybe a young version. I don't
Rubbing
know.
some avocado on her
I just
pussy and
assumed
licking
she
it
was
off.
Well, he's
some
probably-
person that had been killed there.
Oh,
you know,
maybe she
earlier or
was.
something, but
Yeah, that's true.
They never said much about the Grady wife,
All I
except
know-
in the book he talked about her.
I put on a little bunny ears and I wanted to blow my friend. And that's my favorite scene.
That's fucking. There's a
Oh,
shout
yeah.
out to that in Red State.
Oh, really?
That
really?
is one of my favorite moments in a movie ever. Is that fucking
The dog
snap
costume?
zoom to the
Yeah,
dude
yeah,
leaning
yeah.
up after blowing the guy.
He's
Oh, that's
ashamed for a
disturbing.
couple of reasons. He has a lousy costume and he's sucking a dick in an abandoned hotel.
I didn't want anyone to see this.
Why would he leave the door open? Close the door
I
if you're going to
know.
suck dick in a dog costume. It's like my dad always says.
Leah Belden, that's her name.
Who, that lady?
Yeah.
The younger one.
Yeah, Danny's close.
Oh, I bet you her tits
The
are fucking so
younger one.
juicy, though.
When that old bag is laughing, and then they have that shot of her just slowly sitting up in the tub. That is a fucking creepy ass scene.
Yeah, it's a very, very... I think that might be the scariest one. The Exorcist was a horrifying movie, too.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Yeah. it was.
You know what the scariest part of The Exorcist was to me was when he's having that dream and he's trying to tell his mother not to go down into the subway.
Right.
But it's silent.
Silent,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was fucking...
And that fucking demon
and the
face is
flash
flashing.
demon face.
That was a woman,
like
by the
3
way.
frames, was it?
Yeah.
That
I've been
is
trying to squeeze that
fucking
into a
scary.
conversation for 4 years.
Oh, fuck. The hell was that, Danny?
Yeah.
I'm getting scared.
I know.
I'm getting scared.
Wouldn't it have sucked, though, if he went into the... Nope. I thought I had a joke, but I don't.
Did you guys see there was an ad that they did for I want to say like BBC, and they were doing some kind of Stanley Kubrick week or something like that, showing all his movies. But they did this tracking shot like this. They reenacted the entire set of The Shining and did a long Kubrick tracking shot from the back rooms onto the stage across the fake
shit.
snow. But they had to reenact the whole thing.
Wow.
It was pretty astounding, man. It was kind of cool.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It really was.
My job on the film would have just been to type out Tuesday. That was going to flash on the screen.
Dong. That was a great fucking part of that movie,
Brilliant.
too. Dong. Just like cutting with a dong.
Him playing handball in that giant room.
Yeah.
You just hearing the noise. You're like, what is it? And then you just see him whipping that ball as hard as you can.
I hear Kubrick was crazy with like focus, getting everything like complete, and it would just take him.
He was
fucking
one of those multiple takes guys.
Ever,
Yeah.
with like 1,000 takes on
They say
shit.
Fincher's the same way.
Yeah?
People say like Fincher is such a bear for detail and multiple takes. I was talking to somebody who was doing some job on our flick. I think it was a sound recorder. I think it was a guy with a boom mic. And I was saying, we ain't got a lot of money, dude, so trust me, we ain't going more than 2-3 takes. He's like, so you ain't going to Fincher this? And I was like, what does that mean? He's like, he's going to Fincher, man, with the takes. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, 40, 50, easy.
Holy shit!
That's weird.
How do you
But
what has he
paw through
directed?
all that?
that's
Like,
but that guy's like a true
amazing.
artist.
What has he
like,
directed?
gives a shit about that. What has he directed? The one coming out now is The Social Network. He did Fight Club. He did. God, what else has Fincher done?
Alien Resurrection.
Alien 3?
Yeah, there was
3, the third
that
one.
three?
I heard Kubrick took like 80 takes to get Scatman's face when he's being summoned by the kid, like that when he's
When he's
shaking his
pushing
head.
in on him in the
that
bed?
face right
Yeah.
there.
Jesus.
80 takes. Your Scatman Crows. You're like, I don't have much time left.
Yeah, exactly.
He couldn't get the contrast of his nostril right. I think. Jesus Christ, it looked like a tunnel.
How great!
Did you ever watch this documentary on the
Oh
DVD?
yeah, yeah.
No, there is
Great.
one.
You
Oh
would
yeah,
love
yeah.
it. It opens with him brushing his teeth.
Fantastic.
He's brushing his teeth and he's talking about like you do this out of respect for the other actors. And he's being Jack Nicholson while he does it. And then he kind of leads us onto the set. You see Stanley Kubrick yell at Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall is just
Real.
being a-
Shelley Duvall looks like she's gonna cry. He like
Yeah.
literally, he's like, God damn it, Shelley, you just keep fucking it up or something like that. He's very harsh with her. She was the one that
Oh,
gave
there
him
you
the
go.
most
Look at
trouble.
that pussy.
Here it is, man.
She got them long legs.
It's like a catcher's mitt down there.
Yeah.
I love his. He doesn't even care that there's a ghost pussy. He wants to fuck anything, anything with that AIDS patient upstairs. She is very long and thin, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And she goes right for the kiss.
Yeah, she goes right up to him.
When I look at her now, that looks like my wife naked. Maybe that's
Wow.
why I married my wife.
Wow.
You
Damn.
look like the chick in the pool in the fucking tub of The Shining.
Make sure you specify which one, though. It's good. Look at how still she is. That's what's great about her. Her sea scar over her pussy. That's great.
Look at
the
that
colors are
muff.
great in the room too.
Oh, yeah. She does have a sea scar.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. Oh,
But nice heavy droopy tits.
yeah, those are just natural little fucking
She made the first move.
saggers.
Yeah, she did.
She made the
Yeah.
first move.
Yeah.
She's touching his coat. She has to just touch his fucking dirty coat.
Now, this fucking music through this whole movie was just the
So
creepiest
creepy.
heartbeat thing going on behind
Composed
it.
by a man who became a woman, Wendy Carlos.
Same one that
Really?
did Clockwork Orange.
Sex
And dead
Change.
now.
Dad? Wendy Carlos?
Yeah,
died?
dead, I believe so, yeah.
Grady was in Clockwork.
Yes, he was. He played the father.
Yeah. Grady.
Now she's reaching her hands around Nicholson, and he's doing exactly what anyone would do when you
Yep.
see a fucking
Grab
ghost.
the small
Jerk
of her
off.
back.
Yeah. I love the kiss. Right for the fucking smooch.
That sounds very much like Full Metal Jacket too.
Yeah, very much.
Same music.
I guess she probably. I think she probably composed that.
He's
as well.
smooching around. I don't know what gives it away that he's kissing a dead thing.
Yeah, well, maybe he opens his eyes.
Now, is she? She's probably still the girl.
No,
there.
she's the old lady.
That looks like old
No,
bad.
that's a switch. They just hid the. They did
Yeah.
a whip pan and hid the cut in it.
And she's all rotted.
Yeah.
And the kid is shaking, of course. This kid does not handle crisis well. We get it.
Shit, what a scene.
That's so creepy.
Yeah, she's laughing, and I like yeah, get out of the tub.
The thing is,
like
I
that
find
at all.
as a 10-year-old, I found this bullshit because I'm like, even if she's laughing at me, I'd still want to have sex with her. We would make it out and stuff.
And that's such a nice room. What a suite Delbert Grady had. It's like a 3-room suite.
What, are you going to screw it all up by hacking your kids apart?
I'd move the family in there. Fuck the ghosts.
That whole getting out of the tub thing with that old lady is the creepiest fucking thing.
I
But
know.
once he gets outside in the room, man, that's where I'd be really scared because then you got to get from there throughout the rest of the hotel.
Yeah.
Why did they leave the key in the door? I would have taken the key.
Uh-huh. He's a little shaken.
There's
I'd be
Scatman.
down at the bar in a second.
I like the fact that Scatman flies Continental to fucking Denver to see Larry Durker,
Larry
Who
Durker's
was
got
a-
to give him the snowcat.
Apollo Creed's trainer.
No
Yeah, I just like how he doesn't have the time to explain like the shine and everything. He's like, the people that were taking care of the hotel are just a bunch of assholes.
bunch of assholes.
Yeah, unreliable assholes. Yeah, he doesn't want to say the boy is summoning me because the hotel is murdering
Oh,
the
you see, the
family.
hotel's haunted. The guy's trying to, fuck it, they're just a bunch of assholes.
Assholes. I need a snowcat.
Well, technically he's right too, because Nicholson didn't do any upkeep. He fucked out. He took the thing out of the snowcat.
The distributor, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's fucking.
And
he
they took the transistors out of the radio too. So
took
they
the
could,
transistors. He ruined the bathroom door.
He was the opposite of a caretaker, man.
Fucked everything up.
I love Shelley Duvall. Her skinny ass couldn't get out of the fucking out of the window.
What a
Katie
great
K12,
movie.
Katie K1.
And in the book, it was a hedge.
And the cop is just like anything else.
Oh, she was babbling.
No, the worst part of that is everything's fine here. How's it with you? Over.
Over.
Yeah.
And the whole scene is over, and you know the dude on the other end was like, "Shut the fuck up."
And the cop took his dick out because he was hoping it was Tub Lady again. But then he realized it was just her. Those long shots are the best though. Like when he's on the fucking on the big wheel.
Yeah.
The quiet and then the fucking
Yeah,
noise.
the
That was
Carpet
him.
the
That
wood
was
floor.
Steadicam. They're following
Yeah,
him with
yeah.
Steadicam all around and whatnot. And that's he was one of the
was like one of the
first, but he was
first,
one of
but-
the most
Steadicam is a
noticeable.
guy on a fucking.
No, that's the camera that you wear, like remember Aliens?
like counterweighted.
James Cameron took the idea of the Steadicam and turned it into the gun unit they wore. Essentially, the Steadicam harness is put on by the guy operating the camera, and it's like a jumpsuit. There it is, and it goes around you, and it has this arm that has a gyro on it that keeps it level. It never bumps. So you get all that creepy smoothness. So like when they're following him on the big wheel, they were probably using low Steadicam and low mode.
amazing.
To follow him. Yeah, it's really, really
Was he
smooth.
using that-
Anytime you're in a movie and you see like 360, they go around people. That's what they're
They
using.
show people like running upstairs with those, and that camera just stays exactly
stable. It's so
where it is. And then
stable.
you see the actual film of that, and it's the smoothest going upstairs thing.
crazy.
Did he use that in Clockwork too? Because he always has those fucking long Kubrick. You could always tell a Kubrick movie because the
I know,
long
yeah.
hallway
Yeah.
shots and just the greatest.
Yeah, the colors, the
He
impeccable
composed.
focus.
I mean, the dude literally composed.
That always
with
amazed
his
me.
images.
I brought it up before. Like some directors, you can watch and just go, "I know who directed that just from the look."
Yeah.
It's like, how the fuck do you pull that off?
Tim Burton's another one of those guys.
Yeah,
Tim
Spielberg.
Burton's definitely a guy
Spielberg
who-
was a guy that kind of had that going for him too. Yeah, Tim
Spielberg
Burton.
has moments. If you look at the movie, you'll see a Spielberg moment.
A moment,
and
right,
then you're
right.
like, "Oh, this is a Steven Spielberg movie."
yeah, the push.
Anytime you see me in a movie, you know who directed it.
That's my signature.
Exactly. I have to put one fucking Special Olympics contestant in it.
Oh, Jimmy.
So what is this that you have on, Danny?
He's just showing us how the
Showing you
Steadicam
the
works.
Steadicam and how it works, and like what it looks like when
There's
they're
Jim
filming
Cameron
compared
right
to
there.
You ever use one of these on anything?
Yeah, I've never personally worn them. They don't make a harness big enough for me to wear it. But we've used them in almost every flick since Mallrats.
Really?
Yeah.
That's got to be fun to use. It looks like it's fun.
It is a cool thing, but the people that wear it's heavy. The camera is heavy once you got it on there. Unless you're shooting with like a digital camera. When
Right.
you're shooting film cameras, those things are fucking heavy. So the dude will put it on there and it stabilizes, but after a certain point, he's like, all right, I'm putting it down. There's a big rush to get it off him because he's just reached the
ready
point
to
where he's
fucking
like,
collapse.
Yes, totally. But now with a lighter camera, with like an HD camera, you wouldn't have that problem. You could sit there and probably wear it most of the day if you want.
How does it not shake when you run?
It's got gyros built into it, some kind of, what are they? I think they're just called gyros, right? Those things that keep you balanced no matter where
The thing
you
that
are.
prevents
Same
gimbal lock in the...
Very much.
Gimbal lock.
I love saying gimbal lock.
There it is. Yeah, they use it in the snow. See all that
yeah.
running stuff.
How'd they prevent their footprints from showing up in the snow?
That's why they don't look down at the
Yeah,
snow.
that's pretty
They kind of
good.
keep it up here and don't look back too much. And Danny fills the frame, so you're not seeing the trail behind him too much.
Otherwise, you'd see 2 sets of footprints, and you'd be like, why isn't the cameraman helping the kid?
So yeah, like help that boy! His father's trying to kill
Yes,
him.
hit the man with the axe with that heavy camera, you selfish asshole. So I'm trying to get the shot. That was a very scary thing, though, when he's fucking backing up, and you're worried Nicholson's going to come around the corner and fucking catch him
I
backing
just
up
remember
on his
being
own
a kid
footprints.
and being like, "That's clever." Like I never
Yeah.
would have thought of that. I would have been
Me neither.
killed.
It made me feel like stupid as a
Stupid,
kid. 'Cause I'm
totally.
like, oh, God.
I would have just like dropped and cried, like, "Don't kill me!"
Then again, you
End
wouldn't
up
have
like Brady's
drooled and
kids.
summoned a Negro from Florida either. You wouldn't have written murder backwards.
Those are all the tips, man.
Yeah, little
like
things.
parents can't read those signs anymore. When your kid's writing murder backwards, it's time to pay attention.
You wouldn't have worn an Apollo sweater that was
I
torn.
might have. That I might have done.
The kid walked into the fucking, I guess the tub lady or somebody ripped his little sweater.
Yeah. It was supposed to be the tub lady abuses him. And then he
Nicholson's
tells his
frozen
mom,
face.
and that's what she thinks. It's Jack Nicholson.
Maybe he
Yeah.
hurt him. Jack with the worst suggestion ever. Maybe he did it to himself. His wife's like, you idiot. You shitty book.
I'm going to go see Lloyd and have another drink. Shut up.
Oh, Lloyd, the ghostly
Lloyd.
bartender.
He's great.
He was
I
in
would love
Paths to
sit
Glory.
and get a drink from Lloyd.
Hair of the dog that bit me, Lloyd. The hair of the dog that bit me.
Lloyd knew just what to say. He was
Yeah,
the guy
yeah,
you
yeah.
talk to. Your money's no good here. That's what you
Yeah.
want to hear when you're going to pay for a
Of course you
beverage.
do.
At Aubon Pen.
Best bartender from here to Timbuktu.
No, Timbuktu to Portland,
Maine.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Portland, Oregon, Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine.
Corrects himself. Then it describes how he fucking broke his kid's collarbone by accident.
He does. He somehow finds a way to blame him, too.
5 miserable months on the wagon. But the way he holds that drink and the way he fucking sucks that down, it's like, God damn it, that's what it looks like to take a drink when you're dying for a drink.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
terrific.
I know. I've seen it a lot in Danny's face. He's seen it a lot in mine. That's what it looks like to really want to drink every day. My God, man, look at the time already.
Yeah, we got to get you some heat, Ant.
What time is
You're
it?
No, I
freezing
just
over
got,
there.
I don't
You
want to
all
get
right?
stuck in that UN fuck dick traffic.
What do you mean?
Why can't they move the United Nations to like Iowa?
What's going on?
Where
You
people
got,
just
you got all the world leaders
masturbate.
coming in and messing up the city for a week or so.
Yeah,
a couple
a
weeks,
bunch
right?
of street closures and shit until
Yeah.
September 30th. When you have like fucking Obama and Ahmadinejad and everything, it gets a little security
president in town
sensitive. He's coming in Wednesday.
It's just so
But there's a bunch of
inconvenient for
diplomats
everybody.
here. They closed down like everything around the Waldorf
I
Astoria.
saw some
so
streets were closed down as I was coming in.
yeah, I don't know if I could get out going eastbound.
Who
The
knows?
streets I usually take. I might have to go
Up and
further
around.
down. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
You'll figure it out.
Cocksuckers.
You can get around town, right? Cab-wise and shit.
Yeah, you're still kind of fucked. They have frozen zones.
Yeah,
where they're
frozen
just-
zones. That's something that you never want to hear.
Yeah.
And then you'll just see like 5 SUVs with lights on them, blinking, and every part of the road shut down with motorcycle cops following them, and not know who's what, where.
Just when they take a lane away and they do the cones in the middle.
57th Street.
Oh, fuck.
Certain guys get that, but like
right,
Obama,
let's-
the whole
let's say
area
the
was shut down.
Yeah.
They shut the city down for Obama, basically, when he
I
moves around.
hate that one.
We
57.
watched last time, Jimmy.
2 lanes. They change it to 1 fucking lane either way, and the middle they cone off for diplomats just to drive back and forth.
That's smart, though. Whoever thought of that is smart.
In what way?
I never would have thought of it. I just would have wondered how diplomats were going to deal with
Sucks, though.
traffic. I know, but
Sucks.
it's a smart way to get them
You're
around.
not a
though.
diplomat. It sucks.
I'm a diplomat. I'm a true gentleman.
Yes, you are.
And I have to plug Marco Island.
Yeah, hit it, Jimmy.
This Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll be in Florida at Marco Island at that comedy club, Off the Hook. So come see me if you're down there.
Off the hook, is it?
Yeah.
And the big news, Kevin Smith's Smodcast starts back up on the virus. Very cool. Starting this weekend. We're going to have promos explaining the whole thing on the channel.
Hey, can I
So
plug
keep
something
listening.
else too that starts this
Please.
week? Over at smodcast.com. That's the our little podcast network over there. Tuesday we start a hockey show.
Really?
Yeah, my
Ooh.
friend Walter Flanagan is doing a show with a couple of our friends called Puck Nuts.
Nice.
And it's mostly Devils oriented, but all of the NHL. So that's our first kind of like non-comedy, but there's a lot of laughs in it, but more
That's exciting.
sports oriented. Yeah,
I'll
we're
check
trying
that
to
out.
diversify the
You
network.
are all
Trying to
over
grow
the
We got
place,
7
man.
different shows. Now there's 8
Jesus.
different shows a week. Like we have
8
one
different
day we have
shows
2
a
shows. It alternates, so it's they're all different.
He's taking over this channel.
Yeah,
We're
believe me.
fucking finished.
Not at all.
You feel it?
We're done.
All right. Well, Kevin, it's always a pleasure. You know that.
Yes.
Awesome being here. Thanks for having me in. And only for you
fun.
guys do I fly early. I was supposed to be on an 11:55 flight last night. That would have got me in at like 8 or 9 or something
Right.
like that.
No, we
I
appreciate it.
jumped on the 9:30 so I could come out and sit down.
Are you selling
Fine,
tickets tonight
fine
or no?
jump.
It's not.
No, I'm pretty sure it's sold out. Tonight I'm in town. I don't know if I mentioned it. I'm
Yeah,
in
we didn't
town to
mention
do
it
this
at all.
Breakfast Club 25th anniversary screening at the Paris Lincoln Center's hosting. I think all yesterday and today they've hosted a John Hughes retrospective,
Nice.
and tonight they're doing a 25th anniversary screening of the Breakfast Club with 4 of the 5 cast in attendance. So Molly Ringwald, Ali Sheedy, Anthony Michael Hall, and Judd Nelson. For some reason, Emilio couldn't be bothered.
Wow, really?
Really?
Yeah, I guess he's a
Come
director
on,
now,
Emilio.
so he's like, I don't want to
Might be doing a movie.
Yeah,
He
show
could be
up,
doing
though.
a flick, absolutely.
Could be doing
but he
another-
also didn't do the Oscar thing either, which I thought was weird when they gave the tribute
Right.
to Hughes
Maybe
on
he
the
just
Oscar.
wants no fucking part of that whole...
Maybe he
The
didn't
way
like
I've heard
John
it is
Hughes.
he's just kind of like, that was then, this is now.
Yeah.
He's done with the whole thing, huh?
Which was a movie he was in, wasn't it? That was
I
then, this is
think
now.
so. He's making a movie
That was
with
an
his
S.E.
dad or
Hinton
something.
book.
Was it? Yes, that's right. It
Yes.
was. Same chick that wrote Outsiders.
She wrote
and
The Outsiders
Rumblefish.
and Rumblefish, right. By the way, I didn't know that she wrote Rumblefish. As he was saying it, I just kind of followed suit.
Good job.
I knew she wrote The Outsiders, but I didn't remember that he was going the Outsiders. It's called piggybacking. I just piggybacked him completely.
As soon as you heard Rumble.
Yeah, what else could it be? Either Rumble in the Bronx with Jackie Chan or Rumblefish. One of 2 things.
I don't think the same person
gambled.
wrote the same
You
thing.
assimilate the information
You made
quickly,
it.
man. That's the important thing. Just get it and like, it's in my information now. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, but I'm glad it wasn't. That would have been humiliating if it was wrong.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Kevin
All
needs to
right.
sleep and eat. And
I am.
do
I'm gonna
all
go to
sorts of
sleep, man,
shit,
for a couple
so-
hours, and then go over there
Naps
and
are
do that
good.
thing tonight.
All right,
I
Kevin.
get to moderate. I get to kind of be John Hughes tonight.
That's
I get to
fucking
stand there
cool.
with the cast and ask them questions and whatnot. Try not to be too geeky. Try to keep it funny. But then I noticed they only give us 45 minutes.
Why?
I mean, fuck. Like, why even bother
It's a
showing the
union
movie?
room.
We've all seen the movie. Let's
Right.
just do 3 hours of asking
How
these
cool would
motherfuckers
that be?
questions. I know. So we'll see. Hopefully, we'll push it later than it's scheduled to go. But you can go on for hours. You can do an hour with each person minimum. So and hopefully we try to keep it interesting.
Ask Ali Sheedy if she did fuck John Candy and Only the Lonely. I've been dying to know that for fucking 10 years. Great
Look, I
movie.
know this has nothing to do with John Hughes, but,
Yeah.
but Chris Columbus wrote that, and he was a Hughes protege. So a backdoor question from Jim Norton, who's not in attendance.
Got it all figured
Did
out.
you fuck John Candy?
Got it all
Exactly.
figured out for you. You think she did?
No.
Why not?
I don't know, because it's just not the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was good. It was a great movie. I thought it was.
It was
a
a very good flick,
A
yeah.
semi-serious movie.
Love
His
John
mom,
Candy.
right? His mom was like
Maureen
kinda
O'Hara
big,
was
yeah,
it? Yeah.
Maureen O'Hara was the mother.
All right, we're back.
All right.
Kevin, thank you so much, buddy.
Thanks for having, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. And, yeah, that's it. Stay tuned for Ron and Fez.